Hello, let's do Wordle for April 19th. Let's spin our members wheel and see what we're starting with today. Very appreciate all my members. All right, JP Sinclair suggested green. Maybe we'll get all greens from starting with green. Let's see. Nope. We got a yellow from the word green. All right, just an N. Big letters we still need other than N. We need SLT. Any vowel is fine. I'm not super picky about the vowel right now. I like stand. No, I like stain. That's actually, I don't like stain because it ends in N. I was thinking about getting two vowels out of this. Saint. Actually, I really like saint. Let's go with that. All right, well, we got an I. Is it an NI word? It's not night. We could still, L is still, okay, so the common letters left are just L. There's just middling letters otherwise. Can really pick any of them. Lindy, I wonder if it would accept Lindy, like Lindy Hop. I don't think it's going to be Lindy though, so maybe there's a better word to guess. I wonder if it's like these are separated in some way. Ooh, or ending in NIL? Or IN something L. Lin. I still like Lin. I can't think of a word. I wonder if we're down to like just the word. It's hard to think of when you only have the two yellows. Maybe it's in something like inlay, but there's no A. But I like that a lot. I keep wanting to do annul. That does not work. That's not how you spell annul. Is there another? I think inlay is the only one that does INL. Indole. I don't think it works. Indole, like indulge. Huh. If I do LI, it has to be LIN. N can't go in the last two spots. You know, after all this, I might just guess Lindy and see if it accepts it just to get some more info. I will. Welp, there's no L. I don't know why I was so dead set on including L. I think it's just because it was the last common letter. And I got in my head that I should use L. All right. Well, there's no L. No L. It might be an N word. Yeah, there's a lot of N words if I don't try to use the L. Let's find one. Maybe with a U here. I was thinking about input, but there's no T. Maybe there's not a lot of these. What else is left? Oh, what just happened? I tabbed. Inquest. I don't know. Is it in? Or is just the I's like here? Can we start with N and put an I over here? We have it. Oh, we have U. IC is a common ending. Common-ish. IP. I really like starting with in, but I just didn't see a word. In cob. I've heard of corn on the cob. How about corn in the cob? Okay, I'm still having trouble finding words. Okay. Inch something? Incho. Just inch. Forget that last letter. It's fine. Can I do like N something? Wait. What was I thinking? I don't think what I was thinking works. Like putting two vowels next to each other? Nomic. Can we end in I somehow? This is so... I just have the I and N. This is so hard. I'm like so low on words. N-O-V-I. I'm thinking like novice, but obviously that's not right. Something like this. Ooh. Oh, I thought of onion, but obviously that doesn't work. But I wonder if it's like un and then I have an I over here. Or on. Just a different vowel for the N. It's not can, is it? I don't see how it would be can. I can't go in the middle. It really limits things. I don't see it. I just don't see a word. On. Onion and union were the ones. You can't do ION for a lot of reasons. Can't even put I second. What if I put O second? Where would I put the I? I would think there. And then that forces NO. I think I've looked at this. Have I looked at this? I just don't think there are very many words end in I. I'm like, is there anything that go for the N besides a vowel? K. Let's look at KN. It's just, I don't know how we'd, like this is just, this isn't a thing. No. So not KN. That's it. It's if N is second, we got to start with a vowel. Starting with in is nice because then I can put another vowel here. You know, but there's just not a word. If I do like on, then I need another consonant after it, which seems reasonable, but I don't see one. What do I do? Numpy. I just need something to lock in. Numpy with an I. Nomic. Nomic locked in. All right, well, that at least gave me some info. We know for a fact that N is second because we tried it everywhere else. And the I is first or last. So I think it is an IN word. I mean, I guess I could be at the end, but... And then there's an O somewhere. But what is it? Enough. I've had enough of this. What am I not thinking about? Uncommon letters? Z, Q, J. I can't use another N. There's nowhere else to put an N. Another I would go at the end. Would it be OU? Or would we put the O like here? Like inpo. Inbo. Ooh, what about OW? Inpow. Inbo. Inbox. It's inbox. Finally, okay. Wow. That was not an easy word to think of. Thankfully, my streak continues. Alrighty. Wow. Yeah. I'm sure I'm not the only one today who struggled with inbox. What a tough word. All right. Yeah. It's not even one of those that I don't think people are going to get trapped and lose. I think people are going to get frustrated and give up. I think that might happen. But yeah, that's tough because, like, especially without getting the B, like what starts with a vowel, it's got an X at the end. It's got a B in it that's not first. Like, there's all sorts of weird things about the word inbox. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's check with the bot, see how I did. So started with green, and inbox got just the yellow N. So there's 174 words left. That's actually fewer than I thought. Well, there's 734 uncommons. Tians, tains, hiant, pinas, none of these. Snail. Apparently, I've already lost on some word. I did saint. Is that here? Snail is similar to saint. Inbox. We just get the IN. It's suggesting pinky. I went with Lindy eventually. Pinky would have been interesting. Ooh, infix. Imagine. All right, I went Lindy. And we still just got the IN. My only two words I could have guessed are inbox or unzip. I eventually found nomic, I think. Yeah, I found nomic, which actually makes it only inbox. So instead of losing a 50-50 on inbox versus unzip, both of which I could not think of. I went nomic. And we got more yellows, and now it was only inbox. Okay. Wow. Really tough word today. Let's see what it would have done. I guess I'll go with Tians here. We get the IN. It goes conic. Interesting. The double C. Wow, this would be really hard to think of. Yeah, apparently endow is accepted. But yeah, holy cow, it would get in 4. But thinking of inbox from that is tough, for sure. Basically, it's a similar struggle to what I had. Let's look at Saleh. Inbox is nothing, so it goes croup. Still no ends. Doing. That's fun. Only inbox from here. Yeah. It's just like inbox, like whatever path you take, inbox is going to be really hard to think of from like 3 yellows, 2 or 3 yellows, and then it's only inbox. It's such a strange word. Cool. Well, let me know how you did on this one. And if you want to watch the New York Times games, you just got to click during the middle of the video during the credits. If you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.